to The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are going to be playing as a random character. Which I haven't decided on yet. And Dunma, Demora, two of them apparently. High Elf, American, Imperial, Sheet, Nord, Orc, Redguard, Slugurth, and Bosma. I feel like we shall play. We're gonna play an orc. I don't actually do that a lot, as I don't play orcs that much. Like, gotta give a war paint. Can't have an orc without war paint. I don't actually play orcs all that much. Like, I should. Which is weird. Like, I do quite enjoy orcs. I did play an orc character on Xbox 360. I remember when this game first came out, I was like, oh, this is fun. I was actually the first one in my family to play it. Thanks to a family friend, she rented it for me when I was staying over there, because I used to do cadets. I want to keep with the black, by the way, because black actually does suit the orc a lot better than that. And I wasn't into, like, the fighting games and shit, and I kind of got sick and tired of, I'm gonna call him Skull Cruncher? Skull Crash. No, Skull Basher, I think it was. So Skull. Yeah. We'll call him Skull Bash for now. And that's his name. He is an orc mercenary. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Whatever. We escaped with Hadvar. Because orcs would... Oh, motherfucker. Yep.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
I've got a mod that basically cuts out that whole massive, you know, oh.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go.
Welcome to the
Take a
stream.
look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Need something?
Yeah.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look good. You better get that.
So, yep. I don't have much of a, story for this, but we are going to probably end up doing a, two-handed orc for this. I do quite like, big burly orcs, you know, with warhammers and such.
Hear that? Storm cloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Why are you two naked? Buy a damn book. I'm not wearing any armor. Am I not wearing any armor? Did I not get any armor from that? I didn't. Oh crap.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
That's weird. These two didn't spawn with any armor on. The only guy with armor over here is Gungnir. I'm gonna have to wear his armor. We are going to equip the steel warhammer, because clearly it is superior.
I'm all ears.
Then move. I don't know how to land it.
Got something to say?
I'll bash your fucking brains in. So, yep. Now, the reason for the title is, at the moment, I'm kind of sick and tired of Fallout. At the moment, more naked. So, for now, for now, we're just going to take a bit of a break from Warhammer. From
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
no, it does not. I'm not going to do
Potions might come in handy.
Fallout for a while, probably for a couple weeks. I will be going back to it because I enjoyed doing it. And the other thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video: none of my videos are for children friendly.
What happened?
I'm going to be child friendly going here on out. Due to the fact that the COPP rules started earlier this month, a lot of my videos are no longer child friendly. Well, they never were. But any video you see me upload from here on out, and if you are under the age of 13, you can basically bugger off. And it's not your fault, it's unfortunately just how,
Done then? This way.
this whole bullshit is just going out. Oh, well, a mod that must populate how again.
God, I wish we didn't need these.
Come on!
There's actually someone with armor.
You fellows happened along just in time.
And she's naked.
These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on?
Hey, it's good. I'm good on full thing. I don't have to leave lol. Lol.
Dragon, please. Don't
Yeah.
make nonsense.
It's just unfortunately like due to the fact that how YouTube is like, oh hey, guess what?
I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
That means the torturer's assistant. Oh no, he's
You
alive.
have no authority over me, boy.
So welcome,
You hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
torturer.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago.
This guy is just evil.
For weeks.
See if you can get it open with some keys.
Yeah, whatever. Also, like like Fallout, this game is modded. Mainly, I believe that. Oh, jeez, I'm encumbered. Right, what do we need to drop? I'm 7. Yeah, we'll drop a great sword. Yeah, like Fallout 4, I decided, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna get a bunch of mods. And like Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4, Skyrim is, of course, restricted with how many mods you're allowed. If you'd see me stream Skyrim over on the Xbox One, I've got more mods, including a mod that replaces the moons with the Ark from Halo.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute.
Take us alive.
Why are you all naked? And this guy isn't, but he's not wearing any boots or anything.
I think you're bleeding.
Am I? Apparently I'm bleeding. Really? Another naked Nord.
Enough of this.
Let's know what mod I've got that makes
All right.
my Nords, all the Nords in this game naked.
I better stay back and see the old man. Good luck, you two.
And that's the last we ever see anyone of this. Yeah, because like law standards, Helgen is utterly fucked. By the time like the only 2 survivors of Helgen, the only 3 survivors of Helgen, in canon is depending on which alliance you were with. It's either you, the player character, Hadvar, and or slash Reloth, and a child. When you're out in the Reach, you can find a small child who survived Helgen, which is quite sad. Ah, there goes. I was probably glitching out again. So yeah, like, unlike Kvatch and Oblivion, you know, which had a lot more survivors than that, you know. Might call this hammer Spider's Bane. Good fire damage.
What next? Giant snakes.
Indiana Jones Easter eggs. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back. Before we go, we're gonna gather up some alchemical ingredients. Huh. I know what I'll be doing over the next week is going and basically going, yep, this video and that video, because I'm not done yet with
Rather not tangle with her.
3 is my health,
Might be able to
but
see it by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead.
it was a good shot.
Not the snaking type, huh?
Nope. I mean, I'm an orc. Although, to be fair, my brother did, when he was playing Skyrim at a friend's place, put a tiara on a friend of ours, a friend of his, as orc character, and said, I'm a pretty princess. My brother is weird. So, what is the goal of this walkthrough? Well, we are going to be doing everything. We'll be doing each city, faction, and all the quests we can do associated with it. So, and the way I want to try to do it is I want to do all the quests in one settlement before I move on to the next. So we'll be doing Riverwood first. I think there's a couple in there. Then we're doing Whiterun. And then we'll be, you know, going on in that. As faction-wise, no, we're not going to go and play on Survival Mode.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
With different ways of how things go,
Comes back.
depends on what I'm feeling like. Because I refuse to do a Stormcloak playthrough. Because I hate the Stormcloaks. I forget, did I mod this to where I had to craft basically everything in this game? Or I have a mod for it. That's the Hammer for Stender. Yeah. These are all the quests that we got through the thing. We will be doing them as well. They will be the first ones to do that. What's the library? Some folks there. Watchtower from Falkreath. So we'll be joining the Imperials. As for the Dawnguard DLC, which I do have, that one's going to be a bit of a fun one. Warrior's turn. As we will be doing a probably as the not as the vampires, but as the vampire hunters. And yeah, so that's basically what we've got for that. And like, before we can do anything in the Dawnguard, we actually have to get the Dawnguard fully upgraded. Like best crossbows schematics, the all the members and yada yada yada. There's wolves over there. I think this will be quite a fun, you know, relaxed playthrough. Oh right, that's right, I gotta level up. So yeah. Now, I haven't really done a 2020 plan for my channel. I'm just gonna upload when I want to upload, and basically what I've done in the past is I'll upload when I want to upload, not when somebody bitches and moans and complains at me. But I do want to try to start doing an audiobook series. I've got something pretty awesome planned for that. Dragon! I saw a dragon! That's why that didn't go off. Aw. I'm quite glad for it, actually. The reason we came to Jason's God Chest is there is a amulet I want to get. Dragon Lord amulet. It just gives us an infinite carrier weight, basically, and I'm loving it. But yeah, so basically, it's like flour, potato, boil them, mash them, stick them in the stew.
Oh wow, that was just sitting there.
Yeah,
I wish I
kid.
found it first.
Oh wow, beat it, kid. Yum.
Hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bow? What happened to you, boy?
Shh, Uncle, please.
Yes?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine. But we
If
should
you
go inside
interfere
the door.
with me again, I will bash your brains in with the hammer.
Who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon.
There we are.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
See you later, Spare Time. Thank you for tuning in.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Which is sad because she's actually not wrong. You can actually tell Sven that there is actual
We
dragon.
have company.
Oh yeah, here she comes.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be
Chicken's
hungry.
egg.
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an
Argument with Cave Bear.
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
We'll need to repair my shit I'm wearing.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Yeah, because he'd be like, hey, can you go to,
The Jarl needs to know if
Yeah.
there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruff in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I see. The grinds. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
What did it look
Until
like?
next time.
And what's sad is, unfortunately, Edvar can die. Uncle Edvar. Now, of course, we do need to make ourselves some armor. Best armor in the game is actually Dragon, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so we will be creating our own.
Take what you need, my friend.
Armor.
Reason, of course.
I do love the bow mold. Like, bow mold for me is like one of the best. What do I feel like wearing? Ebony. It's like, here's dragon armor. Alright.
You made that from the remains of the dragon? Amazing.
I like that. You made that from the remains of a dragon? Yeah, we'll just get ourselves up to level 100 smithing. So she probably the best idea. And there's all the general jewelry, building supplies, and bow mold. So we will equip our armor. We're not going to equip the Dragon Lord armor. That's just too overpowered. So there we are. We're in our Dragon's armor. Oh, cool. We can take the steel ingots. The iron ingots, which are flawless. Alright, we're gonna go health, we're gonna go magicka, a couple of bits of the magicka as well. Magicka, health, stamina. Magicka, health, stamina. Stamina, health, magicka. I like keeping mostly everything up the same. Awesome, we've got the full smithing tree ticked out. Oh yeah, that's one other thing, like, you do want to get your, speech up, and we're gonna get our restoration up, because we're gonna focus on the restoration tree. That was weird. Alright, so this thing?
Yes?
You know. Fear my boss ass armor. Let's warrior there.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to. You're a good friend. Here, take this. You'll like it.
Killing before you're killed. Thank you very much.
Yep, ale's going bad.
Good afternoon.
You don't have potatoes in your
Need
ears
something?
after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
There's someone here I'm trying to look for. Oh yeah.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm. Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his... Have you seen that shrine of Azura? Word is, Ulfric's Stormcloak escaped. We've got something of a love triangle. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Good to see you again, friend.
What do you need?
What do you need? So, I'm gonna give a bit of lore about who Skull Crusher... Or Skull Crusher. I called him Skull Bash, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, well. Yeah, Skull Bash. Well, his name is Skull Bash, but his actual... Like, his full name, I'm believing, is Skull Bash.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Hard to believe it was just a coincidence. But you didn't know? That was Ulfric's Stormcloak in his top... You're not kidding. Ulfric's a master... We've been trying to catch... This time, he's... I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil. But I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest.
Don't you sweet-talk me, Alva. Not after last night.
Yes?
Where did Sven go? There he is.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. You may be right. Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of...
Oh, wait, yeah.
You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Yeah, what we're doing here is one of the many miscellaneous quests is before we go see the Jarl, we're gonna go do Bleak Falls Barrow as well. I absolutely hate that thing, so we're just gonna get done while we're here. By the way, this chick here is Ralph's brother. Sister.
Riverwood's agreeable enough. What is that? So, here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
Love. Those crazy things. What level am I? 17, okay, so we're gonna get starting soon, like next time we go to a major city. We'll get Dawnguard and we'll get the first house, which I do believe for me is Dawnstar.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, an ornament. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you
What the
bring
bloody
my
hell's
claw
going on? Anyway.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed... Another Pope. What's that? You can tell Sven that he already has a mother.
Get those thieves. You should
I'm not speaking to him.
I know what Bleak Falls Barrow is, and so I do like.
Really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Already, I played this. I've done this is like the 18th millionth character I've made. Sup, kid?
Need something?
Weird little girl. Hey, we're to the bit of a stream.
Maybe you've already. I appreciate your help. Please take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Alright, so we did get a quest on Golden Claw, which is the quest I do want to do. Because frankly, I don't think we need to worry about that. And there's one mod I kind of wish I could get my Gorilla Mitts on. It's the Bionicle Racers mod, the Toa Racers mod, and it adds the ability to become a Toa into your game. Unfortunately, it's only available on PC. I've never been able to get it on Xbox either. I frankly would like to see the content creator basically upload it to PC, to Xbox. Because I download that in a heartbeat. What it does is it was originally tied up with a project.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I am one of the afflicted. Returning to Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
You are very far away from that. Yep. Here we are. What it basically does is you can transform your character, you gotta name it, you gotta create it, and then you go to the Toa Sanctuary, remake your character if you want to, and then it'll give you the ability, like, hey, do you wanna, like, what type of Toa do you wanna be? Like, ice, fire, water, yada yada yada.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Did I?
I'll kill you.
the Rock. Anyway, I was gonna say a bit of lore about, who Skullcrusher is. Skullbasher? Skullbash, is an orc who grew up as an orphan in High Rock. He was often ridiculed by the other, by other kids. Kids and whatnot. Eventually, at the age of 16, he joined the Imperial Legion and was... I still kept his name, and it was... he eventually was, he eventually did resist, eventually did return to, did eventually retire from the Imperial Legion, at age 20 after 4 years of service, where he learnt the trade of blacksmithy, and, he really did enjoy blacksmithing, around with his... that he could craft almost anything. When he was 22, he suffered an incident in which he was hit in the head with a wooden club and knocked out. Unfortunately, he suffered quite bad amnesia from it. And he was sent, basically he was put into trading as a slave. He was
so much easier to rob when you...
Yeah, you're so much easier to rob when you did. So he was taken away, and he was,
Try and fight back.
and he forgot his name. Now, he was called Skullbash by the slave owners, of which he worked there for 2 years, and was in Skyrim. Eventually, during a trip near Darkwater Crossing, he and the other slaves rebelled and killed all the slavers and fled. He stayed in Darkwater Crossing for a number of months, but then, like many other characters, he was arrested by the Imperials because the Imperials believed he was a criminal, which did upset Durak, well, Skullbasher, as he was. Actually, I want to try one of these arcane arrows, actually. We'll go with fire.
So we're just supposed to sit here when Carbon runs off with that dog?
Neat. So as that's basically most of his story. After being captured by the Imperials, that he was of course taken to Helgen to be executed because of, well, he's an orc. And Dorak, who was cursing out the Empire in his head, was really not happy. But then Outer One attacked and he fled with Hadvar. When Hadvar asked a little bit about him, he stated that he was a general, commander in a former commander of the Imperial Legion, but he had retired. And that is all he remembers, is that he used to serve the Legion. So now he's got a quest to get out of Skyrim, because he lived in Hammerrock, to find his things. His house, which he brought, was given to him by the Jarl, by one of the people. And he remembers exactly where that house is. So, spending some time in Skyrim has left him quite a bit confused, because he's the Dragonborn. But he doesn't care anymore, because that's Skullbash. We're gonna go health for this one. And 200 requires. We're gonna wait till we get if you can hear meowing in the background, it's just my cat. It's just complaining. Really, cat? No, you're a noisy cat. I'm guessing by the fact that you were making quite a bit of noise, you wanted to get into Brennan's room. But, yeah. Nah, they're all dead. So that is, of course, Dorak. Well, Skullbash here. His story is left unknown. An interesting fact is he's not actually affiliated with either one of my other characters, Duncannuva or Duncan.
Don't let it get me! Help! Help me out of here! Don't leave me for arcade's sake! You, over here! It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Yeah, what a weird fella. Yes, basically, yeah, that's that story. So of course, I didn't do a week in the news about, which is what I normally do on Twitch. This week has been a very sad week for people, unfortunately. YouTube has lost a content creator. SFM artist Maxi was apparently aboard the plane that was shot, that was brought down either by missile or mechanical fault. Nobody knows yet what happened. And she was killed on that flight. And that is quite sad. Because a lot of fans were looking forward to her content, and she's unfortunately gone now. I pray that her family can find closure soon. What took her daughter away, I can just only imagine like the distraught that, you know, is on that flight. And to the friends and family she left behind on YouTube, yeah, I am just sad. I found out about this actually through Darkbox, another YouTuber. He made a post that says that unfortunately Maxi was a part of the flight. To which a lot of YouTubers have actually said, well, that's unfortunate. And there's unfortunately not much most people can do, as it is unfortunately something that is beyond our control. I know a lot of people would like to go back in time and tell her not to go on that flight. Yeah, and speaking about conflicts involving Iran, World War III is currently just like we thought it was going to happen, but it didn't. Quite surprised the year didn't actually begin off with well, it did begin off with something American, but like not an American American mass shooting or a that Australia has received help from the Royal New Zealand Defence Force, the NZDF, which is quite amusing because we don't have an army. We don't have much of an army or much of a navy or much of an air force, but we have what we have. Wonderful Prime Minister Jacinda has been pretty good. Harry and Meghan are once again in the line of fire because they have basically decided, you know what, fuck this. Oh, Meghan's basically been like, I don't want to be a royalty anymore. Like, she doesn't want to be anything like that. And it has damaged the royal family. I'm actually on the side of the royal family, more so than I am on the side of Meghan. I don't like Meghan. I've never liked Meghan, and the fact that she is part of the British, well, formerly part of the British monarchy at this stage, is kind of just like, You know, it's not much I can do, but as a person of the former British Empire, really, frankly, I reckon that, think that they should just basically cut them out. If they're gonna just screw you guys over, screw them over, they're gone. End of discussion. Alright, what do we got? Yo, you've got some stuff for sale on your Twitch. Yeah, cool. On my Steam. I have to have a look at what I've got on sale for Steam. Hello, cat. In other news, I managed to complete the Pokemon Shield Dex. Now I have the Shiny Charm, and I'm going to be going and murdering Roly Coly so I can get, well, Roly Coly. It did cost me, however, my Shelmet, which has evolved into Excalibur. Or whatever the hell its evolution is. Which I'm not too sad about. It's good enough for me, and I'm quite happy, so yeah, I'll be murdering Roly Coly, because 1 in every 54 Roly Coly has a chance of being a shiny. With the Shiny Charm, because, you know, that's only if you've killed over 500. Only if you battled 500 or more. Roly Coly. And I do like that the higher you've got, the more chances of getting a shiny you've got. I know I've got one of my cats just rubbing herself on the foot. Hey, welcome to the foot. Welcome to the thing. No. Halfway, he's just like, bah. I'm like, no. No. I think no. I am a slightly toasty orc. Ow. I know there's a few more, like, I know there's Radiant quests in, Riverwood, but this one and Sven's one are the two major ones, and then, so, yeah, I will be heading to Whiterun after this. I know after this I will be checking War Thunder. Mainly I'm playing a lot of War Thunder at the moment. I actually recently got an Italian vehicle that I was quite surprised about. It's like one more turn. It is the 4-engined ground attack aircraft. It's got the I think 102mm, yeah, 102mm cannon located in the front of it. And I remember I played my first match and it's actually quite a bit harder than you think. Like, once you hit something, it's gone. It's dead. There's not much you can do about it. It's a 102mm shell. And I absolutely think it's quite an ingenious design, actually. A 4-engined heavy bomber. But it's a ground attack vehicle. You know. In hindsight, that's actually a pretty smart thing to do. I mean, you've got an aircraft that is probably a lot more stable, can take a bit more punishment, and can have a bigger armament mounted in it. But again, it's down to the fact that it's a 102mm cannon. I know there's ones that are bigger. Ah, I got a nice the frost shout. As P108, I think it is all that, which I absolutely quite enjoy. It's a fun aircraft. New hands touches the beacon.
Listen, hear me and obey.
Oh.
A foul darkness has seeped into
Cool.
my temple.
Fuck do I care about them?
That you will destroy.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you are extremely unlucky and get the Meridia's beacon at the beginning of the fucking mountain.
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Yeah, Meridia, we all know you hate the fucking, undead. Yeah, Meridian hates the undead, which is something I don't really give a shit about, because frankly, I don't care about Meridia. Yeah. The other thing is that every weapon and armor set I get in this game, because it will be different for each one, will be named. It will eventually be named. So, like, I will have... Execute order 66. Catchy. What do you want? Should probably start a thing up like a cat. I know. Alright, we're nearly reaching 10 minutes, so we will be finishing up this quest, and we will... fuck you. You can actually do a big F you to, Sven and,
Don't let my... You found it? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
We can take the cheese. We can't steal the cheese. We can't steal any of these weapons, but that's good. So that is the
Dawn Guard.
yeah, brah.
Fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort
I've
Dawn
been looking
Guard.
for you.
Southeast
That's
of
something I'm
Ripson.
supposed to deliver.
Your hands only.
Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So we'll go find an area where I can just chill. So we got a letter from the Jarl. So letter from Jarl. That's Skobash. Yep. That will give us the ability to get land. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Duncannuva saying G1 Superion, and I will catch you in the next stream in which we do stuff for Riverwood. It's just at the moment I wanted to get back into streaming on YouTube, so yeah, I'm Duncannuva saying G1 Superion, and goodbye. And good night!